The murder.
Hello everyone,
The swamp
welcome back to Droid Game Fan.
That's supposed to
This is part 2 of my walkthrough of Detective Grimoire. So I'm trying to make a sentence out of these different word choices. The murder in the swamp didn't work so well, so I gotta try another pattern. That girl is too stupid for. No, that's not gonna work. My beard is. That's not gonna work. The swamp to make any money. To murder someone to have happened. To be so smart to make any money. Wait. The swamp is okay, that might work.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
So was that it? So
Apparently there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right.
I guess that worked.
I'm not hungry though. This place is putting me off food.
So I can't go back and make any more sentences.
It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built around it?
Okay, so that tree is a
Note to self,
clue.
don't fall in. It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. Those trees are more dense. It's like... Note to self, don't fall in.
Okay, so let's look at my notes. A gigantic tree sits in the center of the swamp. Everything else seems to be in a wide circle around it. No more suspects.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Okay, that was a clue. So is there something in that hollow space? Let's see. There is a hollow part of a gigantic tree. It's too dark to see if there's anything inside. Okay, let's go to the cafe.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Okay, let's go to a museum then.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else. I think Officer James said it was to the west. These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Okay, so the flower
Looks like
petals
this
are a clue.
path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner. Looks like this path.
I'm trying to click on
Looks
the
like this path.
on the pedal again, but it won't let me for some reason. Let's see. They flew. Wait.
I should visit the crime scene. I think Officer James
Click
said
on
it was
it again.
a rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. A rather prominent tree stump. It looks like this path. Looks like this.
Okay, let's just continue.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction. Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one. That's the path that leads back past the protest and towards the crossroads. This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down. This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down.
Okay, so there's no clues here. Okay, I'm back. Took a little break.
This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down. This area is kind of empty. That's the path that leads back past the protest and towards the crossroads.
Okay,
Rocks
so
sitting in
where
the
do I
water
go
like
next?
stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
I guess I'll go to the
This
left.
area is kind of empty. There's a narrow path here. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's... There's
Let's
a narrow
go there
path
anyway.
here. It doesn't...
Okay, so this must be where the murder took place, because there's the
There are bizarre
outline.
footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water. There are bizarre footprints with... And back down.
Let's see.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Okay, I saw this.
So... I don't like it here.
Stop
There's an open
complaining.
window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Okay, rip curtain.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down.
Why not?
Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Or you can do it right now.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Okay, so the game
I
doesn't want
don't
me
like
to
it here.
break the door down.
I don't like... I don't... There are bizarre footprints with 3... And back down.
Well, I can't open it, and he doesn't want to break it
I
down.
can't get in here without a key. Maybe... Maybe...
Okay, look at my notes. The path leading through the tree doesn't look inviting and isn't mentioned on the signpost. There are 3-toed footprints leading up to the office and back down to some reeds by the water. Remington's body was found on the wooden planks outside his office. There is an open window above Remington's body, blah blah blah. You can pause and read that. Some suspects, finally.
Some suspects.
Yeah, I just said that.
Let's get this investigation started.
Let's click on this guy.
All right, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burle, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. First name, what's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name. I'll do that one.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
Okay, what is this? Your job last night. Present a clue. Present a profile. What should I talk about? I guess I'll go in order. Let's talk about your job.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Van De Peer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
That's a clue.
Oh, I don't know about that. We worked together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
So he might have some footage.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to...
Vincent Van De Peer.
Okay. That just
You were
repeats
here
itself.
yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
So was he poisoned? Let's see. Present a clue. Police file.
What is
map.
it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Okay, that didn't do anything. Police file.
That's great.
Okay. Present a profile.
You should ask someone else.
Okay.
Try showing it to somebody different.
Oh, last one.
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
You're talking about yourself. Okay, this is locked for some reason. Okay, let's talk to the director.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
Doing
You
nothing.
Don't look it. Who are you anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van De Peer,
The famous movie director?
the artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. This is a very talented beard you got, at least. I heard you work. I heard
your
work
work
was
was going downhill lately.
lately.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
Exactly.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Okay, so I gotta make up another question. Only recently got permission, offered to help, forced, always had permission from. Okay, I think I know what to ask. Richard. To lead a swamp forever, to film here in the swamp, to dress up as Boggy, to murder victim. Yes, has the director filming here, so did he get permission from Remington to film in the swamp?
Vincent Van De Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van De Peer has been breaking
Okay,
rules.
challenge
Or
topic
maybe he'll have an excuse.
will now be available when talking to Vincent. Find the truth.
famous director and my friend.
Okay, so there's nothing new to ask him. Let's check my notes again. The clearing, the path leading, I read that one. Red and blue flower. Okay, so that should be enough time for you to read that. Okay, nothing new there. Let's see. Professional cameraman. Talk to everyone, examine everything, present clues. Yeah. He worked with Van De Peer for years. Carries his camera around most of the time. Saw Remington leave the cafe looking sick last night.
Not suspicious. Suspicious. Not suspicious.
So, I'll figure that out later. I don't know what. Okay, the director wasn't given permission to film in the swamp. Boy, I can't read today. Tried to film before, but wasn't given permission. Whoa, what happened? Okay, it looked like the game crashed. It's not the first time it happened. Okay, let's start it up again. Good thing the game auto saves. Okay, it's working again.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I already clicked on him.
What?
Okay, challenge unlocked. Okay.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
You tried to film before, but the camera broke. Remington never found out about your previous attempts. Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Remington never found out about your previous
that must
attempts.
be wrong.
And let's think about this one again.
Oh, good thing I can do it over
I
again.
heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Okay, you tried to film here before? No, that's not it. Remington denied you
Remington
the
has
filming.
denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
How did Van De Peer...
I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Okay, how did Van De Peer suddenly get his own way? Flowers, his picture, sword, money. Okay, so the sword must mean forced. Flowers, he tried to sweet talk him. His picture, he tried to, well, it's the money, of course.
Right. That's the one.
What's with the picture with the heart on it?
Filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word.
Okay,
It was
people,
just a
I'll
little
see you in
arrangement
part
between
3.
friends. Nothing
Enjoy
worth
the
getting
rest of
upset
the
about.
conversation.
I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
To be so smart to make any money. Wait. The swamp is okay, that might work.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. The murder.
Hello everyone.
The swamp.
Welcome back to Droid Game
What is
Fan.
that supposed to be?
This is part 2 of my walkthrough of Detective Grimoire. So I'm trying to make a sentence out of these different word choices. The murder in the swamp didn't work so well, so I gotta try another pattern. That girl is too stupid for. No, that's not gonna work. My beard is. That's not gonna work. The swamp to make any money. To murder someone to have happened. So I can't go back and make any more sentences.
It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built around it?
Okay, so that tree is a
Note to self,
clue.
it's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
So was that it? So
Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right.
I guess that worked.
I'm not hungry though. This place is putting me off food.